Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's Mr. Yurko here, saying hello. Little cameo there. Popping in to show you something about oblique sketching. Oblique sketching is a really awesome technique for helping visualize designs that you're working on. So with oblique sketching, we're going to draw objects showing three dimensions. We're going to show their width. We're showing their height. And we're showing their depth. All right, in these three directions. So we've got depth, height, and width all shown on one two-dimensional drawing. So we have a flat sheet of paper, and we're going to be able to produce this 3D looking object. The basic process for producing a oblique drawing on a sheet of paper is to first draw the horizon. So that's this line right across here. We got the horizon line. Then we're going to draw the front face of the object, so the front rectangular face in this case for this box. Then we're going to draw our 45-degree lines of projection, which is these lines going back this way. Then we're going to draw the back face, which is a translation of the front to the back. And then we're going to darken and shade using our hatching. So here are three examples of oblique sketchings. We've got two L-shaped blocks we produced, one with hatching to show the different lighting. We have 45-degree line projection lines. Notice that all the projection lines are parallel to each other, so 45, 45, 45, all parallel in every example. Our projection lines are coming off of the corners on boxes, and they're coming off the points of tangency on cylinders and circles and rounds. So hatching is a way of producing shading. That's a pretty quick and easy way to do that. So you notice I have lines all going in the same direction representing the vertical edges on the right side of the object. And then I've got these crisscross lines forming the shading for the top of the object and no shading for the front of the object. We have used hatching on the inside of this open O-shaped object to represent the darker insides. Here we have an object that has like an I-beam shape, like the letter I, using same technique. So we've drawn the horizon line, we've drawn our 45-degree projection lines, and then we drew the new face of the object back from that. Okay. I'm going to demonstrate that here in a moment. And one of the hard things that people have to figure out is how to visualize a 45-degree angle. 45-degree angles are half of 90-degree angles. So if you have a horizontal line, that's 0 degrees. A vertical line intersecting the horizontal line, that's 90 degrees. And if we split the 90-degree angle in half, that's this angle right here, that's a 45-degree angle. So let's try it. First, we'll start with the easy one. So 45 degrees, so that this is a 90-degree angle. So we go up and project lines at that 45 degrees. And then we're going to recreate the front face at that depth that we choose. And then recreate the front face for the top. Notice that I am not connecting dots. A common mistake is people will try to connect the dots and you wind up with lines that aren't parallel. Very important that my front face, my back face is parallel. It's okay when you're sketching it out if your lines overlap or cross each other a little bit. Adding some cross hatching. to give it a little tonal shading, make it look a little more realistic. Okay. For this triangular prism, same rules hold true, 45 degrees. So I'm going to keep that 45-degree angle. I don't have a line here, so I'm going to actually create myself a very light line to help visualize that 45 degrees. 45 degrees is halfway between vertical and horizontal. So 45, let's do that. And there's my horizontal, so halfway. So here we have my halfway line. And then we're just going to recreate this slope here. And that's all there is for the triangle. Let's throw some hatching in there. All right. And then for circles and cylinders. We don't have corners to project our 45 degrees lines off of, so we need to find the point of tangency. So I'm going to create a little grid again, just to make it easier for myself to visualize 45 degrees. So 45 degrees is going this way, but I need to find the spot where 45 degree line touches that circle at one point. That's called the tangent point. That spot where it touches at exactly one point, that's called tangent. Do the same thing up here. Right. And then we're going to recreate that shape. And I'm going to project another one just for my own reference. So we're going to go back and we're going to keep a consistent distance as we work our way around. Keep that same distance back here. There it is. Now notice I'm making my hatch lines get closer together towards the bottom to represent lighter and darker. Go ahead and play on your own and see what you can create. Remember the steps. First draw the horizon, then you draw your front face, and create your 45-degree projection lines to either the corners or the tangent faces. Then you're going to translate that front face to the back and shade and hatch it to make it look realistic. Have fun. Go be awesome.